Washington concert tradition will go on as scheduled.
We learned this afternoon that organizers of the Fort Reno concerts have found some common ground after a dispute with U.S. Park Police nearly ended their 46-year tradition.
D.C. Bureau Chief Sam Ford is live at Fort Reno Park with how this came together. Sam?
Well, Maureen, the organizers here had prided themselves in having these concerts that are held on this small stage without any kind of corporate contributions, because they didn't need any until the National Park Service this year slapped them with a bill. If you talk to people who live around Fort Reno Park about the summertime concerts.
I've lived in this area my entire life, and the tradition of the concert was a great concept. Free concerts, summer evenings.
But the tradition was threatened this year when the National Park Service demanded constant police presence and $2,000 up front to pay. Concert organizers, all volunteers, said they couldn't afford it and called the series off this summer.
It's one of the few things that we have that brings people together in an informal way, and it's free.
It's really a loss for the community to not have this concert series.
At Park Service offices this morning, after complaints about no concerts from the halls of Congress to the street, the organizers and the Park Service announced a deal. The organizers can pay on the installment plan, about $200 a concert.
We are going to do our best to come up with a system of payment that works for our organization and meets their needs.
The Park Service and Park Police in turn said they'd try to make police less intimidating.
Bike and foot patrol and perhaps scooters.
Which will ensure that the officers are on scene and able to respond, but also will diminish the profile.
D.C. Shadow Senator Paul Strauss brought the two sides together.
It was very important to me personally, as well as in my official capacity, to make sure we could continue to have this happen.
So the concerts will go on, 8 of them beginning July 7th. Paul Strauss said that he used to organize these concerts himself. He said they were created in the late 60s by the D.C. government to give young people something to do. But when D.C. dropped its support, the volunteers kept it going. He said the irony now is that a program created to fight crime now has to pay for the police. Reporting live from Northwest Washington, Sam Ford, ABC 7 News.